What's good, tribe? What's the vibes? Welcome to North Star Lighthouse, a safe space where all paths are welcome to just be. You are free to be who you are, and I am free to be me. Today, we are talking about physical hygiene. That's right, we are talking about loving on ourselves and our body. Why? Because everything's intertwined and connected. I always say, because I personally believe that physical movement is more of a mental exercise than it is just a physical exercise. I mean, looking good is only a byproduct of how we truly feel. But from my own personal experience, both being active for just about all of my life and as well as being a fitness instructor, I can say that I have had the most clarity when I have been the most active. I've gone from working out one time per week to several days a week, sometimes 5 and 6, which is excessive. You don't need to work out that much. However, the more physical activity that you're doing, aside from just working out in the gym or at home, just movement in general, the more clarity you receive mentally, okay? As a byproduct, you look really good physically, so it works out really well. Now, the reason for this particular video is because most people don't even understand what actually goes into building a consistent workout plan or activity plan so that it ensues as a habit, okay? Moving physically on a day-to-day basis, which is ideal, or at least intentionally a few times a week, it actually takes mental clarity, practice, and preparation before the action actually gets into motion. And so I am dutifully bringing you lifestyle modifications and behavioral coaching based off of NASM's The Stages of Change to first educate you on what's happening inside of your mind and your brain as you are preparing for physical change. Additionally, I'll be adding in a few of my own techniques of the conversations and inner dialogue that I have with myself that has played a major role in my consistency in not just getting ready to do the action, but during the process of the action as well. These I call affirmations, and we'll talk a little bit about that later. But first, let's go into the stages of change. Now, unless people perceive that there is a really good reason to change a health behavior, they probably won't do it. Change goes against human nature and what is familiar, stable, and routine. For most people, change is scary and can be unpredictable. Most people strive to maintain the stability of what they know to be true about their lives. The behavior change process usually begins when there is a perceived problem or need for change. In my own personal experience, speaking with friends, family, clients, strangers, whomever, there is no indication or truer indication for change unless you come down with an illness or an ailment, or your significant other threatens to leave you because you've gained too much weight, or you quite simply just hit rock bottom and everything in your life is falling apart anyway, so might as well start working out. It doesn't make it any less truer that problems are a catalyst to the solution. Ideally, if you yourself have been wanting to make a change, a physical transformation, or just live a healthier lifestyle to create longevity, I want to be able to help you understand what's happening in the process before you actually get to the action. Now, there's 5 stages of change in total, but there's 3 steps that happens before we actually go into action. Here's 1, pre-contemplation. Stage number 2 is contemplation. Stage number 3, preparation. Stage 4 is action. Stage 5 is maintenance. For individuals in this stage, they're not even thinking about working out or any type of intentional movement and activity. When I'm speaking to these people, I'm usually educating them, especially those who think that they do not have enough time to work out or work at their jobs for long periods of time, especially those who have sedentary jobs where you're sitting for 7, 8, or 9+ hours a day. It's important to have intentional activity and movement. The next stage, contemplation, Individuals who are in this stage are thinking about becoming more active with intention, but they're not ready to make any action steps towards actually becoming more active with intention. It's just a thought. And still, education is required at this stage. And I have tons of conversations with people who want to become more active and really want to become more active, but they're actually not truly ready. And that's okay. This is just a part of the phases of change. And understanding that contemplation is a necessary part of the process of action in anything that we do, grace and compassion work really well as you're in the contemplation stage. Next is the preparation stage. These individuals are planning to begin exercising regularly on a weekly basis, or at least a consistent basis. These individuals have workout clothes ready, have gotten their new water bottles, have picked their gym or whether they're working out from home, and even may have hired a personal trainer. They understand the benefits of exercise and regular activity, or have at least had a catalyst to actually begin change happen in their life. And now, on to action. These individuals are actually taking action with intention. They are doing some sort of activity, whether it's a workout, whether it's a walk or a run in a park. I'm in the maintenance stage. Now, my routines vary depending on what my goals are. We're now in June of 2022. I have been working out under a new routine for the last 6 months, and it has got me to a space that I truly feel good and I feel that I look good. I've decided to change up my routine, so I'm deciding to work out a little bit more than what I was doing for the last 6 months. Instead of working out 3 days a week, I'm going to work out 4 to 5. Simply because I want to. It's not even just a workout and going to the gym. I've added variations in which I feel better and it feels more fun. Like riding my bike now that it's summertime and it's nice outside. Or picking up boxing. In addition to going to the gym or working out at the park and simply just going for walks because of the warm weather. So my activities have changed, and I'm looking forward to the transformation that's about to take place within the next 6 months because of this new routine that I'm implementing. Although I'll consider myself disciplined in my intentional activity, I will say that there is constant assessment and inner dialogue that takes place between myself and I. And I want to share that with you because it's good for you to think about these things ahead of time as well. Some hurdles that I come across still, even to this day, of being a fitness instructor and taking personal aid in my own activities and my longevity, I still come across hurdles such as which exercise programs I want to stick to when I create them for myself, what happens during holidays, travel, and even delicious temptations from when I go out on occasions to maybe celebrate someone's birthday in a restaurant and it's a burger joint. Nonetheless, during these times, I give myself grace and compassion. I mean, for the most part, and almost all year round, I am consistently on a workout routine or engaged in activity. So when these occasions arise, I allow myself to have fun still, because it's not about taking away all of the things that do bring us joy and that we like to indulge in, but it is ensuring that we are doing these things at moderation, and also that we're listening to our bodies, because our bodies are designed to tell us when it cannot use something as fuel or when something is not nutritious. If our stomachs hurt after eating, or if we feel lethargic after eating, revise what you ate, because your body's not using that as fuel. Worst case scenario, it may just be storing it as fat, and that can cause problems later on down the line, such as ailments, diabetes, and obesity. Eating well is another indication of feeling good and also looking good. Our bodies will tell us exactly what it likes by giving us energy instead of making us lethargic, or speeding up our metabolism so that we can continue to consume more energy that it can use and fuel us to keep going. Nutrition, along with intentional activity, both combined, provides mental clarity. Yes, the brain takes fuel from the things that we eat and from the activity that we engage in. So when we're having brain fog, when we're super tired, or we're having too many thoughts, can't think straight, we definitely want to implement activity along with ensuring that we're eating the proper foods so that we can have more clarity, more inspiration, more ambition, and simply more energy to keep going. Now, this next message is for everyone, but especially for individuals who are in lesser than a maintenance stage of getting ready to take action towards your physical health. I want to share a technique that I use with myself, an inner dialogue discussion that I have with myself on a constant basis as well. I mean, working out 4 to 5 days a week, there's just not enough motivation or determination to sustain that over 365 days a year. I mean, come on. I understand, guys. Nonetheless, it doesn't mean that we can't do it. I do believe, as I've learned from a profound leader and experienced myself, that motivation is in the action itself. This is why it's so important to make intentional engaging in activity a habit, something that you're disciplined in, like brushing your teeth. You don't need to think about it, you just do it. Because once you get there, you are then able to access motivation to keep going. I mean, you'll see where you are in your workout. Maybe today's workout doesn't look as great as last week's, or maybe today's workout looks better than last week's and we're progressing and ready for a new challenge. I mean, there's so many things that we learn from ourselves when we're actually in the action. But motivation to keep going in the action is one thing. What I am sharing is inner discussion and dialogue for those who want to make a change, and you now can identify which stage you're in as far as getting to the action or even getting to maintenance. And then also, even when you're in the action itself, a discussion to help you to keep going. I practice affirmations. I actually write down my inner dialogues on pages in my journal. I split 2 columns and I write 2 affirmations of thoughts that I receive in the moment. Someone I want to be or become, always the best version of myself. And I write that down on a page. And so I've done the same thing for myself when it comes to working out. And because I have practiced these by writing it down repetitiously and repeating it to myself, I find myself pulling these affirmations from my thought bank while I am working out. And that encourages me to keep going. It also encourages me to start. So these are some that I will share with you. Feel free to borrow or even steal as many as you would like. You're more than welcome to clip this video, or you can very well grab a pen and a paper and jot them down yourself and begin to submerge your subconscious mind, which is the expressor of our reality. That's the function of that faculty, is to bring what we impress on our mind, our subconscious mind, into our reality. So with the words that we say, it must express itself into our reality. Here we go. Completing intentional activities give me the opportunity to celebrate victories. I am strong and I am healthy now. I have full faith that I will see my goals all the way through and be able to create new ones. I enjoy showing myself love. I enjoy showing my body that I care. I enjoy the mental clarity that comes about after a good workout. I enjoy making decisions for myself. I enjoy imagining what my ideal body type will look like. I enjoy watching these changes before my eyes. I enjoy having responsibility over myself and my actions. I enjoy taking really good care of myself. I enjoy feeling love for myself and for my body. I enjoy the benefits that I receive from engaging in physical activity. I enjoy placing challenges on myself and having full control of it. I enjoy inducing and controlling the stress that comes over me during a workout, knowing its benefits. I enjoy releasing underserving and unnecessary stress that do not benefit me. I enjoy variety. I enjoy adding variety to the different activities I do each week. I enjoy educating myself and learning from others so that I can implement new things into my routine that ultimately brings me to new change. I enjoy being able to control changes that happen in my life. I enjoy giving myself grace and compassion based on how I feel during my workouts, before and after. I enjoy understanding myself and understanding my body better. I enjoy knowing that the person that I am becoming a year from now is very proud of me because of the actions that I am taking today. I am proud of myself for doing these actions. I am proud of myself for staying consistent. I am proud of myself for getting back in there. I am proud of myself for enduring challenges. I feel happier knowing that I worked out today. I enjoy shopping for new workout clothes, and I enjoy shopping for new clothes because my body has transformed. I love what I see in the mirror. I accept where I am right now, and I accept where I will be in the next 6 months. I am thankful and grateful for all of the educators out there that provide free information for me to create this change. I am strong, I am worthy, and I am worth it. And there you have it. That concludes the affirmations that I have for you guys in this particular episode. If you would like more, let me know down in the comments below. If you would like me to post workout content where you can follow along during this time, also post that down in the comment below. If I get 2 handfuls of comments, I will create content where you can follow along for these workout videos and we can say our affirmations together. But until then, all of my light beings in my conscious collective group, my tribe, namaste, have a good day.